Boom! It is Science Robertson and he is back in action today. And this is our topic, cleaning our water. Because I want to have fresh drinking water. I want water I can drink. And how we do that is a long and complicated process. Let's get started. Firstly, this has to come from somewhere. I need a source. I need somewhere where the water comes from. It could be a lake. It could be, sometimes, it could be underground, the water. It doesn't matter, but there needs to be somewhere where I get the water from. A place that we make, sometimes humans make places called reservoirs. More common in places where there's not much water. But these here, these are like man-made lakes, often. And there can then be used to, we have lots of water. That can be our source. Den plats jag får vatten från. So these here, I need somewhere like that. And then it has to go to a place we call the waterworks. Vattenverk is the place where I clean water. And in cleaning the water, there's three main things I have to do. One is I need a filter. A filter is something that is going to block objects. The water can go through and everything else gets stuck. So no paper, I don't want any paper coming through, I don't want any grass coming through, I just want water. So the filter stops everything else. Great. The second thing I need to use is chlorine. Chlor. Now you might have chlorine at home. Chlorine is used in many things that help to clean. And they help to clean because it is very good at killing bacteria. So that's the second thing that we have. And the third thing is that we need to put in some air and blow lots of bubbles in the water. Why? Because I want to get rid of bad gases. I don't want smelly water. No, no, no. So I want to get rid of those bad. That's really, really important for me. So that my water tastes and smells good. Then I will drink more of it. So those three things are done. From there, my next step is to take this good water and take it to big water towers. Now, water towers you might see in almost every part of Stockholm. It's very, very common in Sweden to have water towers. Big buildings, the tallest buildings around. And what we do, we put lots of water inside them. And we pump up vatten up jättehögt. We put all the water to the top. Why do I do that? Well, if I'm somebody living in an apartment here and I want water, I put on my tap. I go, or I'm brushing my teeth. Then water comes down here. And because this is bigger than this, the water will go up and come out. Water always tries to find a balance. So as long as this is up here, it will pump the water down and it can go to all the people who want the water. That's really cool. It means it's really easy. It means every time I want water, I go and the water comes out. So that is a really, really good thing. From there, I use the water. I go glug, 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 glug. And you know, when you drink the water, then the water kind of comes out the other end. And you need to go to the toilet, or you need to wash the dishes, or whatever. We use lots and lots of water. We probably need to mince down. We need to use less water. But we use lots of water. And then that water doesn't go to the waterworks. It goes to something called a treatment plant. Or in Swedish, we can say den reningsverk. That word is not the same. Now, again, there's 3 things that pretty much happen here. Number 1 is that we have something called a gälla. And again, it's something which blocks materials. It stops the big things from getting through. And the big things might be toilet paper, it might be your poo. There's lots of different things that I want to get rid of. Great. Then I have layers and layers of sand. Sand is really good because it takes a long time for water to go through. And taking that long time means that there's all those little spaces in between the sand, so water and the little things get through, and again, big things get stuck in the sand, and the little things pass through, so it's perfect. So my water is nearly perfectly clean at the bottom. The final thing, and this seems crazy, I put in bacteria. I put bacteria in my water. Remember, bacteria are decomposers. De är nedbrytare. That means they get energy by breaking things down. So any smuts, any dirt, they break it down. That means they need lots of oxygen to make energy. So there's usually lots and lots of oxygen in that location as well. So you put lots of gas into it. That's really important. After that, hopefully, I then get clean water. And that clean water can go back to nature. And then guess what? That water's back in nature. Might be drunk by an animal. Might go into a lake or an ocean. It might evaporate. It might make clouds. It might rain. It might fall on a lake. It might go to a waterworks and then a water tower. And then we drink it again. In most big cities in the world, the water you drink has, in the last few years, been drunken by somebody else. That's why it's really important that we look after our water and we have clean water, because we're going to use it again and again and again. Water has a cycle around the earth. And as human beings, we always need water. Thank you very much.